Oh, he feels a little heavier now. He feels a little heavy. Oh, no, he's small. He's about a 7 or 8. The summit? Summit. Yeah. I'll take it. Catch these all day. There we go. Yeah, so you can get a look at them.
Yeah, it's round.
Yeah, pretty little fish.
Yeah,
I want your friends. Sweet.
Jesus. All that work.
Yep. Handbrake, engage.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Nah, he's not as big as I thought though.
Oh, he's just strong.
What the hell? He's like 10.
Ah!
No, he's bigger than 10.
Oh no, he's long. Look how long he is.
Let's go right now. There you go. Oh,
Yeah, he's long. That's a big boy.
I'd say like maybe 12, 13.
Yeah, there you go.
Another rip. I'm just gonna hold it here until it zeroes out.
Yeah.
18.9.
Oh, damn.
So
this is
15.
3.
15.3. 15.6.
All right.
Yeah. See you next life.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, don't do that.
He ran right at me.
Yep. Oh, decent one. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, son.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited.
Yep. Nice. There you go, son. Nice little pilot. That's the biggest pilot we've seen.
That's a good one.
Yeah. On a Carolina rig.
There was some old guy here. Remember that? That's what that guy was catching the one time, man. Remember the old dude on the left side of us from Josh and Art? Yeah.
He's decent. Yeah, I was just pulling the rod sideways. He's wham! Yep. Probably just because of the Rapala. I only got singles on there, but who knows how many you got. Yeah. It looks like you only got one.
Yeah, he's got one.
Mm-hmm. Get him in quick.
Yeah,
There it is. Yep. Perfect. There you go, dude. That was fun. All right, ladies and gents, want to take a quick break from the action to show you what's going on out there. And as always, I'll start with the rods and reels I'm using out there first. All right, this here is one of the katanas we use up here. This is a newer one. This is the B2 version of the big katana. Everything's the same as far as the blank, the guides. The only difference is it's got this carbon fiber handle, which is real cool, and all the wrapping is all blacked out. So it looks really, really slick. But everything else is the same as far as the other cork version. But it's a 9-foot rod. It's a moderate fast action rod. It's got a lot of backbone in it, but a fairly soft tip, so we can work these mini SuperTubes back. But when you're on a fish, it definitely has the backbone to handle these big old Lahotans. Like in past, we've seen the other videos, Essie's caught Lahotans up to 20. My PB is 14 right now, which is caught on one of these. A really, really good rod if you want to work these finesse baits, these SuperTubes, just like a mini jig back here in Southern California. For a reel on here, I have a Shimano Vanquish 2500. It's got a 5-to-1 retrieve ratio, which is really helpful because you want to retrieve these baits in a very, very slow fashion. The trout most of the time seem very particular on how they want it, and it does change. There are some times when we burn it back, but typically you want to go really, really slow. And for line on here, I use Sinister Strand premium fiber braid in 10-pound, and then I run that up to a fluorocarbon leader of 10-pound Sinister Strand, and my leader length is typically the length of the rod, so I have about a 9-foot leader. Leader length is very important up at Pyramids. I found out one time because for years, you talk to any of the guides up there, the trout are typically not line shy. However, this is very brightly colored braid, and I had a short leader. It's about three foot, and all the other guys were hooking up, and I wasn't. Using the same baits and fishing right next to them, and then I lengthened my leader, and then boom, I started hooking up. So very important, good lesson I learned. Make sure you got a really good sized leader, and I'd say at least the length of the rod. So if you got a 9-foot rod, 9-foot, 8-foot rod, 8-foot leader, and it's just as simple as that. All right, now how are we getting on the fish? And like I said a little bit earlier, we're using mainly the 4-inch SuperTubes that Golden State Fishing makes. And they work really well, especially a Gold Member. Gold Member was designed after the chub fry. They're in the lake, and the Lahotans we have found out once they get to a bigger size, they tend to really feed on them things. In fact, we were up at the opener, and some of them had minnows falling out of their mouth when we bring them up on the boat to unhook them. They just gorge themselves on those bait fish. And it's basically the chub fry, the juvenile chubs, is what they're eating out there. We were fishing and having a lot of success in 2 areas. Like one was a shallow area by the marina. The drop-off was out there, but it was way out, because typically when you're out at Pyramid, you want to fish drop-offs. Because you got to imagine, like, I don't know if you've seen the old Discovery documentaries for Shark Week. And when the sharks are hunting the seals, they hunt on these drop-offs and they stay in the deep water. The seals come out and they take runs at them from the deep into the shallow water. And these Lahotans do the same thing, just on a much smaller scale, right? So typically you want to find drop-offs, but fish are fish, trout are trout, and they're going to move around and go where the food is. And what we think was happening is there was some small minnows in the area, and they're sitting on this flat trying to stay away from these Lahotans. Well, the Lahotans were coming into the shallows and going after them. And then the other part of the trip, we were on a boat, and when you're in the boat, you want to use a little bit heavier of a weight. So we were using 1/4 ounce jig heads instead of the 1/8 ounce, which is what we typically use. And the reason for that is a little bit deeper water. So the 1/8, even if you fished it super slow, just wasn't falling quickly enough to cover enough columns of water for us. And the 1/4 seemed to really fit the bill. We could do a real slow presentation, but that jig would fall a lot faster than the 1/8 would. So that's how we were getting on the fish. Now, when you're fishing the SuperTubes, whether you're in a boat or on the shore and you're not vertical jigging, that's a whole other animal, but you're just retrieving it. Cast it out. I always let it sink a little bit because the trout typically skim the bottom. They get very close to the bottom. Sometimes they'll suspend, but lots and lots of times, if you're in 20 feet of water or less, they're going to be very close to the bottom. So you want to go very, very slow. Real light rod bounces, real slow reel cranks, and just keep it out of snags, basically. Lots of times I will bounce it right off the bottom if there's not a lot of weeds or snags, and there are certain areas where that's possible. There are other areas like Pelican Beach, for example. Lots and lots of rocks. Outstanding place to fish, but the trout tend to sit right on top of those rocks, so you got to get your baits very close to the rocks without snagging. So it's tough to figure out, and you will lose a few baits figuring out your retrieve sometimes. So just know that when you go to some of those spots that are very rock heavy, you got to get it as close to the rocks or as close to the bottom as possible, but it's dangerous. At least for your pocketbooks, you're going to lose a lot of jigs. But in some of these sandier areas, it's no problem. You can even drag the baits through the sand and the fish will pick them up. So just go real slow, real light rod bounces, just like you're fishing mini jigs back here in SoCal for the stalker trout. And if you bounce it off the bottom, not a problem. As long as you don't snag, the fish don't care. They will go after it. And it's just as simple as that. Now, the other technique we were using, or I was using, was one I learned from an older cat that was fishing up there and just cleaning house. And asked him what he was doing, and what he had is essentially a Carolina rig, and with about a 3 or 5 foot leader and a floating Rapala. Now I was using I believe it was an F9 Rapala, which is about a 3 1/4 or 3.5 inches long, but it floats. And the theory behind it is you put the Carolina out there, you let it sink all the way bottom, so your egg sinker is on the bottom, and your Rapala will be up floating. And then you do real slow retrieves and pauses. So either I would drag my rod tip to one side or the other from about 12 o'clock to about 3 o'clock, and that Rapala will start to swim down slowly, and then it'll stop and slowly float up and suspend. And if you ever watch minnows in the water, lots of times they aren't darting around. They're just sitting there real still, you know, just kind of breathing, hanging out. And the trout will key on the movement, go in to look, and 9 times out of 10, as soon as you re-engage and start to move that bait again, that's when they smash it, because they'll just go up and stare at it and see what that minnow is going to do. And as soon as it moves, they think, oh, it's a real minnow, and they hammer it. So it's a really, really good technique, especially if you've never been there before and you're just starting out. It's really easy to do. You just have to be on the more southern end of the lake where the sandy beaches are, because obviously you can't do that at a place like Pelican where there's all the rocks. But anywhere where there's a sand area and there's not a lot of snags, great technique to try. It's super easy to do. You just do some real slow rod cranks and pause, and give that stick bait a little bit of time to float up, and then you re-engage some real short cranks and a pause. And that's all you do. Or some guys, or sometimes what I'll do is I'll just drag the rod from midnight to 3, and same principle. And then I reel back in the slack and sit there and wait for a second. And then as soon as I engage, that's usually when they're gonna hit. So great technique to try. There's all kinds of different ways to catch them out there. You just gotta be a little bit inventive and think outside of the box, but you can definitely get it done. So let's get back to the rest of the video and see what else shook out.
He feels fairly decent. Yeah. I'll just boat flip it. Yeah. Yeah. It feels decent. No. it feels pretty stout. Yeah. Yep. Already got pyramid arm. Yep.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's big.
He's big, boy.
Yep.
You want to try, Josh? Yeah. Make sure you get underneath, right? And not tell his hip. Yeah, extend it
Yeah.
out. He's got a button on it.
He's
back.
coming up.
Yeah. Just oh yeah.
Yeah, let's watch the net. I can't see.
Hold that part down.
Yep. Let's watch the net, Josh. Can't see. Yep.
Make sure underneath.
Oh, he came off.
Oh,
He spit it.
Dude, that was a big fish,
Yeah,
bro.
he was good. Yeah.
And so all the vents went off in the air and everything went off in there. So it was like an emergency light. So it started to warm up real quick. I was like, dude, get me out of here.
It's just on fire. There you go.
There you go.
Rashi.
Feel much heavier than the other ones you caught?
I can't tell.
I saw it a little bit. I don't think
Yeah.
it's huge.
Where's the net? Oh, oh it's a Bubba net. I didn't know Bubba made nets.
Yeah, dude. I want one. Same grip and everything.
Where are you going? Which way are you going?
Here we go.
Oh. Oh shit. Very cool. Ah, might be a decent one.
It might be a decent one if it bend though, I'll tell you that much.
Definitely bigger than the last ones you caught.
Oh yeah, he's feeling it.
Yeah.
Feels it. See, you might get
Yeah, gain some ground on him.
10-pound
Crick.
pin maybe, dude. Slow down a little bit.
Yeah, reel
Down
down.
a little bit. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Reel him up. Come on.
Once you get that head up, just keep him, try to keep him up and pull him to the net.
Whoop, sorry. Reel down on him.
Go down here.
Reel down. Reel.
Don't ever let your tip get too high.
Yeah. Reel down.
There you go.
There you go.
Let him do it. Yep.
Mhm.
Fine.
Try and keep it like that.
Nice.
Sweet. It's probably 7.
Yeah, 7, 8. Yep.
Nice fish, Joshy.
Good
Nice.
one though. On the boat, it's a good fight
Mhm.
for sure. Yep, straight down in like it. There he goes.
There he goes.
What'd you guys do? Push it through?
No, we sent him to the friggin' urgent care.
no. I told
In
him
Mammoth.
no, yeah. I was like, bro, that is.
Yeah, 'cause we thought, oh, right, sweet. We thought either A,
Oh, I don't know.
Stand down.
I don't
Big
know.
head shake.
Yeah.
Big head shake.
He must have heard you.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Ooh. Stop it.
he's
Stop
very
it.
angry. I like it. Dirty me.
Yeah. I didn't know they had yellowtail in here.
He's long.
Yeah.
But remember, that's like my 20 was really long, remember?
Yep.
Pilot.
Yep.
He's like 12, I believe.
Yeah.
12, 15 range.
Picture worthy.
Yeah. Give your try right now. There it is. There it is.
Nice. He's decent.
Close to 10.
10. Yeah. 9, 10. 6, 7. Gotta be forever immortalized. Yep. Damn, he's just straight running.
Yeah.
Might have to do a picture and weigh it and all that. You're good. You're good. Just hold your ground.
Okay.
Yeah. Just let him wear out, and then once he rolls up, I'll scoop him. You got a big head. There we go. Oh yeah, he's a double.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a 12 or a 13. Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Great trip out to the mid. The fishing was, I would say, fair at best. As you can see, we were getting onto them, but it wasn't like it normally is. Sometimes when we go out there, usually later in the winter, like around January, where it gets really, really cold. That's when it seems like the really big trout start coming real close to the shore. I hooked into that one fish I lost on the boat. Oh man, it was minimum 15 pounds. So it would have been a new PB. I'm saying it's probably 15 to 17 maybe looking at it. I don't know if you can see it very well in the video, but really, really good fish. But you know, the hook just popped and that's fishing, you know. But fishing barbless up there is really not that difficult because these fish are really big. They typically do not jump. And that's typically when you'll lose fish out here, like the smaller stalker trout, if you're fishing barbless. But as long as you keep them pinned and keep that rod tight and that line tight, usually you can get them in. And honestly, I have a better catch ratio up there using barbless than I do down here using barb stuff with the stalker trout. So don't be intimidated by that. It's a great place to go, and the fish are unbelievable. My buddy Josh, as you saw in the video, that was his very first trip, and he was just in awe. And I kept telling him, well, bro, the fishing wasn't even that great this time. It was just fair. And he was like, oh man, I can't believe it. And the fish he caught. So definitely I encourage everyone to go up there and give it a try. They are the world's biggest cutthroat trout. And they're right here. It's a 7-hour drive from Southern California, so definitely go up there and check it out. I want to give a huge shout out to Flip Leva. He's a guide up there. He's a member of the tribe, and he's been fishing that lake for over 35 years. Awesome guy. He's a wealth of knowledge, and he took us out, and as you can see while we're in the boat, we were getting on the fish. And if you want to go out with him, his business is called Chrome Charters. I'll put the phone number and everything here. He has all his prices on his website, so it's real easy to understand, and he has all the gear and everything you need. If you've never been out there, want to give it a try, he is definitely a great bet to take you out there, tell you the history of the lake, get you on the fish, and he was an absolute blast to fish with. So can't wait to go out with him again. We may go out later in the season and meet up with him again. And learn some more stuff, because definitely me and SD don't know everything about up there. Every time we go up, we learn something new every time. So it was really awesome, and huge thank you to Flip, and please give him a look and go out there and get on some of these monster fish. And with that, if you want any of the products I use on this channel, there's a code right up here. You scan that with your phone, it'll take you to a link tree, which has hyperlinks to all these companies' websites, including some of them have discount codes, and you get discount codes of up to 15% off. Whether you want the Golden State Fishing custom baits, the Katana rods, the Waterland sunglasses, or any of the other products I use, just scan this code. It'll take you there. Take a look at them. They're great products, or I certainly wouldn't use them myself, and I certainly wouldn't put them on the channel for you guys. And if you like something, you might get a little discount and save yourself a little bit of money, so go check them out. Also, big news for those of you that are going up to Pyramid. As we speak, Golden State Fishing custom baits are being shipped out to the Marina store. Right there down by the beach. So go check that out if you need the tubes or some of the Sinister strand for up there. They will now be in the store. So probably within a week or two, I imagine they will be up in there. So because I know Esty says he gets calls all the time from guys up there trying to find the baits, and they are up there. They should be coming to some other stores in Nevada very, very soon as well, but they will definitely be there at the lake at the Marina store very, very soon. So go check that out. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them here. It really helps out the channel. If you like what we're doing here, leave us a like and a subscribe. That also obviously really helps. And if you have any other questions, you can hit me on my Instagram and instant message me at Spanker Outdoors. Typically with the Instagram, the information's a little bit more current as it takes time to produce these videos sometimes. So I try to put out more where I'm at and what's happening on the Instagram a lot quicker than the YouTube. So go check that out. And coming up, a lot of SoCal all through the Christmas season. We'll be doing a lot of SoCal. Won't be going back to the mid till after the first of the year. But all the lakes are going. I'm hearing stories of guys catching almost everywhere. So get out there and see what you can do. And I hope to see you guys out there. Tight lines.